Hello everyone, welcome back to our Material Design 3 series in Jetpack Compose. Today we are going to talk about a critical UI component used in almost every modern Android application, the navigation bar. A navigation bar or nav bar for short is a horizontal bar typically located at the bottom of the screen that provides quick access to the most important parts of your app. It often contains primary actions or navigation options and is widely used in applications for better user experience and easy navigation. Before moving forward, let's have a brief look at Scaffold. The scaffold is a top level component in Jetpack Compose that provides a framework to implement the basic material design layout structure. It provides slots for a navigation bar, a floating action button, a drawer, and other user interface components. A scaffold manages the layout of these components for you, so you don't have to worry about how the fab should move when a snack bar appears or how the drawer should animate on screen. Let's go ahead and jump into our Android Studio. So here let's create a new file. So here let's take a navigation bar composable function which comes with Material 3 library. Delete this, and in these parentheses we have this row scope. So here we can provide all our navigation bars. So what we will do, first let's create a data class where we will keep all the things which will be there in a single bar item. So let's take a data class and name it bar item, and every single bar item will have a title. So here let's create a list of all the bar items. So here I have created this list of all the 4 bar items. So let's minimize this list for now, and let's use this list here, bar items dot for each with indexed. Here we have this composable function navigation bar item. So for each bar item, we will use this navigation bar item composable function. So let's put these on separate line, and let's also create the state of this selected. So here this is giving error, so let's import 2 more values, and also let's minimize these imports, and let's use this selected item state here. So here we will give the logic if selected item is equal to index. So this navigation bar will be selected, and initially this selected item index will be 0. So it means our first item of this bar items list, that means home, this one will be selected. So let's minimize this, and on this on click, first we will update our selected index, and also we can provide our navigation logic here. For now I will not give any navigation logic to this. First, let's remove these parentheses, and we have this parameter called icon, and here we can provide an icon. So let's use icon composable function. And let's create also a value here, val selected is equal to selected item is equal to index. So this value we can use, and other than this icon we also have a parameter called label. So here we will use our title. So now we have this navigation bar, so let's use this in a scaffold. So let's create one more composable function, and here let's use a scaffold, and in this scaffold we have this parameter called bottom bar. So let's use our navigation bar here, and in these parentheses let's provide the content of this scaffold. Now let's use our navigation bar composable function in our main activity, and let's run our app and see the changes. So here we have our navigation bar. So when we click some other item, so we can see we have this field selected icon. So here we can see this is how our navigation bar will work. Right now I have not given any navigation logic because I want to keep this video for only to the navigation bar. So in this navigation bar we can also do one more thing. First let's minimize this and let's go back to our file. So here let's also use a simple floating action button. And let's go back to our navigation bar item. So this composable function we have one more parameter. This is called always show label. So here this always show label by default it is true. So with the help of this we can provide whether to always show the label for this item or not. We will attach our selected state to this always show label state. So what will happen when we select any item, so then it will only show the label. So let's run our app. So here we can see we also have this floating action button, and we have this bottom app bar which has label only to that selected item. So when we click this setting bar item, then the label will show. So this is how it will look. So as per your use case, you can use any of these style. So let's minimize this. So that's it for today's lesson on navigation bars in Material 3 with Jetpack Compose. As you can see, it's incredible easy to set up and customize. I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. See you in the next video. Happy coding.